Welcome to The Explainer. So this weekend, the UFC is heading to Doha, Qatar for a massive lightweight main event. And believe me, a title shot is absolutely on the line here. We're going to break down this incredible clash between the #1 contender, Arman Tsarukyan, and the veteran knockout artist, Dan Hooker. And get this, the tension for this fight is already completely off the charts. It pretty much exploded before anyone even stepped foot in the cage. During the official face-offs, Arman Tsarukyan actually headbutted Dan Hooker. So yeah, this isn't just a fight anymore, this is a grudge match. All right, first up, let's talk about the heavy favorite, the #1 contender himself, Arman Tsarukyan. This guy has been on an absolute tear, and a lot of people think he's the real future of this lightweight division. Just look at his professional record, 22 wins and only 3 losses. I mean, in a division as stacked and as deep as lightweight, a record like that makes him one of the most feared fighters on the entire roster. It's just formidable. But what's even crazier is his recent form. He's won 9 of his last 10 fights inside the UFC. And that includes a huge win over the former champion, Charles Oliveira, at UFC 300. You know, that victory is what really cemented his spot as the top dog. You gotta remember, after a last-minute injury forced him out of a title fight with Islam Makhachev earlier this year, Tsarukyan is on a mission. He's here to leave absolutely zero doubt in anyone's mind that he is the next man in line for that belt. So who's standing in his way? Well, it's the fan-favorite veteran, Dan the Hangman, a guy who's known for being in some of the most exciting fights you'll ever see, and he is never, ever afraid to just stand and trade blows. And you can't count him out. Hooker is riding his own serious wave of momentum right now, with a 3-fight winning streak against some seriously tough competition, guys like Jalen Turner and Mateusz Gamrot. He is battle-tested for sure. Now, as the underdog, Hooker has a massive opportunity here. A win would be a huge upset, right? It would shake up the entire lightweight division and just catapult him right back into that title conversation. This is his shot. So how do these two actually match up? Well, it is a classic clash of styles. You know, the kind of puzzle that makes MMA so amazing. We're talking about a quintessential striker versus grappler showdown. On one side, you have Tsarukyan's just elite, suffocating wrestling. The guy chains his takedowns together, and his pressure from the top is unbelievable. Then, on the other side, you've got Hooker's sharp, long-range striking. He's known for those dangerous counter shots and some absolutely brutal knees. And this slide right here really paints the picture of the physical dynamic. Hooker is going to have a significant 5-inch height advantage, plus 3.5 inches in reach. He's going to have to use every single bit of that length to try and keep the wrestler away from him. Okay, so we've got this clear stylistic clash. What do the experts think is going to happen? The betting odds tell one story, but the paths to victory tell a completely different one. And whoa, the betting lines are telling a very one-sided story. They've got Tsarukyan as a massive -600 favorite. That means you'd have to bet $600 just to win 100 back. Hooker is a big underdog at +432, which just goes to show you how much of an upset this would be. Okay, so the odds tell us who is supposed to win, but they don't tell us how. For that, you gotta look at what the experts are saying, and they see 2 very, very different paths to victory. For Tsarukyan, the path is crystal clear. Get this fight to the mat, use that elite wrestling to control Hooker, wear him down, and then hunt for a finish on the ground. For Hooker, it's the complete opposite. Keep it on the feet at all costs, use that long reach, and land that one perfect knockout shot. It all comes down to that classic MMA question, doesn't it? Can elite, dangerous striking overcome relentless, suffocating wrestling pressure? We're all going to find out this Saturday in the main event.